mistake last game.
I saw that. I don't think it was, though. Did you watch that replay?
I saw it.
It hit a patch of dirt, and it changed direction completely.
I don't know.
I don't think it was a big mistake.
I thought it was terrible. Yeah. Let's move on. Start of the second half.
Right.
And the first thing that you see, first 5 minutes, immediately after the restart, Ryan Giggs and Ashley Young run into each other in the center circle, which was just ridiculous. And they give the ball away. Next play, Ryan Giggs loses the ball again, right in the center circle, dangerous positions. And they're pushing forward. Chelsea's attacking. And what happens? 2-0. 24 seconds in. Torres with a great cross to an unbelievable left foot
Yeah, that was
volley.
kind of backwards, huh?
What a volley from Mata.
What a cross and what a finish.
Incredible.
Yeah, but that was backwards, right? We should be seeing the other way around.
Should be backwards, but what Torres would give to score a goal like that.
Yeah, but that was a great assist.
It was a great assist. And you know what? I didn't think he was that bad. Besides his misses, I didn't think Torres. He was involved in a lot of plays.
Yeah, he was
involved in a lot of interchanges. And people are going to criticize him for his misses, which is his job, and he should be putting them away.
Right.
But I thought he belongs on the field. And once the goals started coming in, he'll be all right. 5 minutes in, David Luiz off the header. Who crossed that? It was Mata.
Yeah, it was Mata.
It's a free kick, I think. Where are you, Rio Ferdinand?
He's scoring that own goal because
Quit
that's what it
crying
was.
on Twitter like a 12-year-old girl. Always crying on Twitter.
Players should not be commenting
on
what's going on anywhere on Twitter.
Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my leg. Oh, my this. Shut your mouth.
That wasn't a David Luiz goal. That was an own goal by Ferdinand.
No, it was David Luiz did all the work.
Well, he headed it, but it went off Ferdinand.
Anyway, the point is Ferdinand, that's schoolboy defending because he should have gotten in front. He should have never allowed David Luiz to get in front of him.
Oh, completely open, basically.
And then he puts his head down like, oh, who was there? It was you. It was you, Rio. Your mind's on Twitter.
Yeah,
and your mind should have been on the game. This is the season right here.
So 3-0 and
3-0. It looks like it's over.
Well, and the English commentators actually said it.
I thought it was over.
Yeah, they were like, this is going to be just like Manchester City.
I thought it was.
Right. And what was one of the comments I heard? When do you just give up and accept that you lost this game?
Yeah, I noticed that too. The commentator said this is over. The very next thing, Ashley Young off 52 minutes in.
Oh, I laughed at that.
Yeah, Ashley Young comes off.
What did he do? Nothing.
What did this guy
Zero.
do? Why not Ji-Sung Park?
Right.
Why not Paul Scholes and Ji-Sung Park in the beginning of this game? I couldn't believe it. These guys had both those guys had an amazing game against Stoke last game. They won 2-0.
Ashley Young had an amazing couple games in the beginning of the season, and he's done nothing since then.
5 months ago, 6 months ago.
He's done zero since then.
Potentially the title is gone now because he doesn't start Park and Scholes. And he made the same mistake against City when they lost 6-1. Ferguson did the same thing. He left out Phil Jones and Chicharito, I think it was. He left those guys out when they were in incredible form, and it came back. He puts both of them in, and it's too late. Too late! 56 minutes, first penalty to United. It was soft.
It was a little soft.
Sturridge tracking back, and he clips Evra on the heels. And you see AVB, seconds prior to that, he's yelling at Sturridge to get back.
I saw that.
And what does he do?
He ran all the way back.
He did run back, and he did put the effort, but he did touch him, I think.
Yeah, he got him.
He caught him, but it was still...
He went down easy.
Way soft.
Yeah.
Because you know how Webb saw the replay of the first one.
Right.
And he saw, and Ferguson probably let him have it in the tunnel. And a great penalty kick by Rooney, by the way.
Yeah, Rooney did not forgive.
Yeah, I thought he was going to miss because he's been missing a lot lately.
I thought it was going high.
63 minutes, you see Paul Scholes finally coming on, and it's game on now. I thought, okay, this is great. I see Paul Scholes. Now I'm thinking, okay, they're going to control the middle now, which they did. The game changed when Paul Scholes came on.
Yeah.
SCN wasn't really touching the ball anymore.
No, but he's probably getting tired at that point.
That's true, and he's probably not in the best.
He was a beast in the first half.
Incredible.
Yeah,
and he was limited to just shooting from long distance after that.
I mean, Manchester United played really badly in the first half, but he had a lot to do with that.
It was an incredibly open game. This game. I mean, it was exciting though for people to watch.
Yeah,
and for American viewers too. But the reality is that the passing was atrocious by both teams.
It was
until Scholes came on, and then it became better.
I don't know about that.
69 minutes in, 3-2, another penalty.
That's not a penalty.
There's no way.
That's never a penalty. Come on. At that point, I'm just screaming at the television because Howard Webb, take off that jersey because you're wearing red under that freaking black jersey. You are.
That was probably the softest penalty I've ever seen in my life. But let me tell you something else. Manchester City fans will say, "Oh, Adam Johnson did the same exact thing. It was even worse in the game against Fulham the day before." He sticks his leg out
Right.
to make contact with the Fulham defender.
Yeah.
And this was similar to Welbeck did, but I think Welbeck was just a little bit more off balance.
That was never a penalty. I'm sorry.
No way.
And
No
that
way.
was really harsh on Chelsea. who
Softest
I thought
penalty I've ever seen.
They were deserving of that lead at that point.
Howard Webb should never referee a Premier League match ever again. He's an embarrassment to the sport.
He has had a couple of really, really rough games.
A couple? A couple. Every single one. And he's right next to the place. That's what I don't get.
Yeah.
I do get it. Yeah, like you said. What's underneath?
He's wearing red under
What color is the undershirt?
That's
what I want to know.
That's what I told you during the game.
76 minutes. Fernando Torres. 6-7 yards out. He chests the ball. He's passed all the defenders.
He's got
all
it.
he has to do
Just
is
shoot
put
it.
his foot, put your foot through it.
Were you screaming at the television? Shoot it! Shoot it! Because that's what I
thought
was
it was
doing.
over. I thought it was a goal.
Shoot it! That's what I kept saying.
Oh, my hands were up like this. I was like, that's a goal. That's a goal.
Yeah, it's over.
And he cuts the ball back.
That's a guy who's got no confidence.
He's got to just blast it into the net and it's done.
Nope.
And he blows it. And then a few minutes later, Chicharito Hernandez.
Completely open. Who
this
the
is
hell
what-
was marking this guy?
Who? Gary Cahill is pointing at David Luiz. But come on, those two together.
It was awful.
Anyway, Rooney was fighting so hard. And he fought for that goal because it was a shot that Peter Cech palmed away to Ryan Giggs.
Yeah.
And Ryan Giggs has all the time in the world to put in a cross. And Chicharito.
He could have tied a freaking tie in the time he had to cross that.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you miss?
I thought Rooney was unstoppable. His first touch was incredible. Always pushing forward. It was like a quick first touch and boom, turn and power forward.
Yeah.
Which is what he should do. Chelsea couldn't get near him.
No. Yeah, I mean, look, Chelsea, once they tied the game, they just kind of shut off.
They did. You
couldn't
thought
react.
only one team was going to win at that point.
Right.
And 90 minutes, Paul Scholes fouls David Luiz. What a dive. You're telling me, you're talking about a dive by Welbeck?
He's half the size.
David
Scholes is half
Luiz's
the
dive
size.
on Paul Scholes' challenge. He didn't even touch him, and he goes flopping in slow-mo to get that dangerous position outside the box, the free kick.
That was the perfect Brazilian striker dive. Except
It
he's not
was
a
horrible.
striker.
It was a clear yellow. Stupid Howard Webb is right there and calls the foul. And then here comes Mata, left foot.
What a strike.
Incredible strike, going upper 90 with pace.
And then what happens? Big
I didn't see it.
old flappy hands with save of the year.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, you didn't see it.
No,
Everybody
you know,
saw it. It's
it
going to
was
be on every
incredible.
highlight reel for the next 6 months.
It was probably the save of the season for me.
Yeah,
It was incredible.
it was. But that's
Incredible.
what he does, right? That's what David De Gea brings to this team, is he can get those impossible shots.
But let me tell
But
you
he
something.
needs confidence, and that defense instills no confidence whatsoever in this guy.
You know what that proves to me?
What?
Nothing.
It proves nothing.
It proves
Lindegaard
nothing
would have
to me.
let in 2 or 3 extra goals
Stop
in this
it.
freaking game.
Let
He
me
had
tell-
6 saves in this
Okay.
game, and
All
I'll
right.
say 4 of them probably Lindegaard couldn't get to any
all
of
right,
them.
all right. Here's my point. They're playing Liverpool, I think, next. How do you think he's going to do on another cross with Andy Carroll approaching? You think he's safe hands? No, that's what I'm talking about. He proved nothing on dangerous crosses. He still does not have it for the Premier League. He needs to bulk up. He needs to get tough. He needs to grow some hair in his chest.
Listen, I saw the game today, the Liverpool match today, and
Yeah, I'm going to say something about that match, too.
yeah, but even Friedel, the guy's a beast, and he's getting pushed around by the
come
likes of
on.
Andy Carroll. It's a physical game, but you know what?
Yeah,
he
it's
got a
not-
little confidence off of that.
It was an unbelievable game. This game was an unbelievable
If anybody
game.
did that to Joe Hart, you think they wouldn't whistle right away? Come on.
Yeah, and then Piers Morgan, David Flappy Hands De Gea, he said he was man in the match at the end of
That
the game.
was great.
Which was nice.
He
I didn't think
said-
it was.
He
Though. I
said
thought it was
he called
Rooney.
it too.
I didn't think it was De Gea. Did you think it was De Gea?
No, I thought honestly Mata for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Mata was incredible. You're right.
You know what? If you think about it, 2 halves. You got Essien in the first half, and then Mata in the second half.
I thought it was Rooney because of the comeback. Because he pushed so hard and he basically carried that team on his shoulders.
It's not easy to score both of those PKs
No.
at the times that they came.
No.
It's
And everyone says this will feel like a win for Manchester United. And Rooney says the same thing. Oh, Manchester City is gonna be shaken because this feels like a win. And you know what? For me, it doesn't.
no.
It does not feel like a win because what is going on with their defense? Letting in 3 goals like that. Rio Ferdinand and Johnny Evans cannot play together. They can't.
Johnny Evans can't play.
Period. Yeah, that's a good point.
God.
No, but Rio Ferdinand needs a big guy The muscle. He needs muscle. Let me tell you what I thought about Chelsea, who did a good job. Bosingwa.
Yeah.
The work that he put on Valencia.
He did really well.
He shut down Valencia.
Yeah, there was no Valencia in that first hour, probably.
And Bosingwa has played on the left before.
He has. Under Mourinho it started.
And he's done well.
Yeah.
It was an incredible game. Box-to-box action. Incredible goals. Controversy. Howard Webb is involved as usual. Manchester United breaking records for being awarded the most penalty kicks in a row, which is just insane.
And still complaining that they, should have had another 17.
Should have been 5.
Come on.
Torres missing his usual sitters. Evans with the usual own goals. De Gea flapping. Nah, maybe not.
No, De Gea had a great game.
He did. He was nervous in the beginning.
Yeah. Actually, Petr Cech had a really good game as well. I think both of them had 6 saves apiece. And
this game could have been...
There were some tough
It could have been
saves.
5-5, 6-5 this game. Easily.
Yeah.
With all the misses, with all the opportunities. It was great to see, to promote this game in the U.S. But anyway, let's talk about today's game.
Yeah, Liverpool, Tottenham.